What's up, y'all? If you're new to the channel,
I'm Stacey.
I'm Asia, and we are back with another reaction, y'all. I thought it was over, y'all. I thought it was over after King video. I ain't think no more videos was I was hoping what no more videos gonna be made. But we got Laina, and she is telling her side, which I think is quite unnecessary, honestly. I thought
Quite.
King was gonna be the last of it, and everybody was just gonna go on about their business and act like ain't nothing happened. But you know, let's get into it. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe.
It's your girl Laina G, and we are back with another freaking video, y'all. It has been a long 3 months since I posted on this channel. In those 3 months, y'all, I obviously got engaged, which most of y'all should know if you follow the LNK family channel. Olenia is 4 months. And I just feel like a lot has happened. I went ghost on you guys. I always say I've just been in this mom mode, fiance, then trying to do content on this, plus my TikTok. You need to be posted again. Like, it just might happen. A lot has happened, and when everything happened, I was on vacation. I was in Thailand for like 8 days, so I was not gonna make a video, and I did go live, but honestly I didn't want to keep going live because there was just too much that was going on. So everything has kind of calmed down now, in some sorts of ways, but obviously I am still there's like a hate train right now for Laina G, which is cool. Y'all do you. You know, it is what it is. And don't mind this band-aid, y'all. This little Crayola band-aid.
I will say, I don't agree with the hate train. Because there is a hate train on Laina right now. I don't agree with it, and I don't agree with body shaming her. Like, she did have 2 kids, and most women can't just bounce back. You know what I'm saying? She's going to have to work that off, or however she want to get it off. If she want to get it off, hell, she might like it. I don't agree with the hate train. I don't agree with the body shaming. I will say that.
Yeah.
But that does not stop the fact that she should have never got on live. She should never insert herself in these situations. But we really ain't even trying to do a whole bunch of talking on this video, because I feel like it's finna be the same thing that King said, just in like a different way. So let's get into it.
Yeah, there's like a little hate train going on, and things have been said, and truthfully it's only right that I say what I want to say, get what I want to get off my chest, because it kind of just, I don't know, I just been thinking about it a lot, and I've been sitting on it to like speak on this situation. It's honestly a situation that got blown out of proportion, to be honest. I personally feel like something like super innocent, you know, just like a hey, is this over there, got turned into miscommunications on like people's end, you know.
I'm sorry, I meant to say this on King video. Why y'all can't just say their name? King just keeps saying somebody, and she's saying people. Like, Neek and Miss Cindy, just say their name, bro. All this people and somebody and they and all of that, as if we don't know who y'all talk to. We know who y'all talking about. Just say their name. Talking about on people's end. Child, just say on their end.
It got brought into the light, which made other people like you guys, the supporters, the fans, you know, have a say-so in this situation. And then obviously I did go live twice speaking about the situation, and then videos were made after that, and then another video was made after that. I should have never went live and spoke about the situation. I will take accountability for that. And then what I will also say is, we should have just got Kaiser an outfit instead of asking. Even though it was an innocent, hey, do you have this over there? Ask. We should have just got it, and it would have just avoided this whole entire situation. And that's just is what it is. Now, when we was in Thailand, we had posted a video. I think it was like, get ready with us for our engagement party. I had an engagement party, y'all. Also, if you guys didn't know, but I'm sure you guys knew. We posted a video like, get ready with us for our engagement party. And as we're in Thailand, you know, I'm reading the comments. I always read the comments because a lot of you guys are our supporters. You guys are always saying good things, and a lot of you guys were like really happy for us in this like era of life for me and King. I was reading the comments, and then out of nowhere I started getting spammed on my Instagram. We started getting spammed on YouTube, and everybody's like, why do you get Kaiser an outfit? How come Kaiser didn't have an outfit? Laina, you're dead wrong. Laina, you're keeping you know, Laina, ever since King got with Laina, he hasn't been taking care of his son. It was just like a bunch of stuff. I was getting spammed in the DMs. I was getting spammed on Instagram. We were getting spammed on YouTube. And I was so confused. I'm like, I remember showing King, I'm like, babe, what are they talking about? Like, what the heck? Like, where is this coming from? And then I went, you know, I looked up Neek's channel and I saw she posted a video that said getting Kaiser ready for King's engagement party. And
which she didn't have to do. Nick didn't have to do that. Because I can say, and I haven't said this yet, I can't say Nick didn't have to do that. We all knew, like, if we was all sitting there with Nick when she posted that video, we probably all would have been like, now you know damn well that's gonna stir some shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I still don't think she did it to be funny. I still don't think she did it to be like mean or anything. But I can say Nick knew damn well that them damn kids and fans and stuff was finna take that and run with it.
Yeah.
I can say that. Still don't think she did it with ill like to cause harm.
Yeah.
But she did it.
Right.
But if y'all just would have got him an outfit, she wouldn't have had that. It would have never been a thing for her to do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, oh, this is where it's coming from. And then, you know, obviously I clicked it to see what was said, to see why people are all of a sudden coming to our page. And, you know, I saw the video. She had to go and get Kaiser an outfit and stuff like that. Honestly, I'm gonna be real. I really wasn't a part of the whole Kaiser outfit situation. King was just handling that because I was handling literally everything else that had to do with the engagement party, from my appointments to talking with the event planner to, you know, talking to her about what time things had to be picked up, to talking with my family that was coming down, my friends that were coming down. So honestly, he was handling that part. Then, you know, I obviously was a little frustrated because I'm like, I just felt like it could have been avoided. I felt like it could have been avoided. I felt like we had already talked, you know, him and her have already talked numerous times saying like, hey, please don't mention us in your videos. We won't mention you in our videos. When you mention us in your videos, we always get backlash in a negative way, or just like, it's just never a good, happy situation. It's always like a negative way. And I just feel like when you're co-parenting and when you're trying to like really work things out for the child that's in the middle, it's just like you have to respect each other's boundaries and wishes and those things. So like we had already, you know, came to the agreement, you don't speak about us, we won't speak about you. So obviously I was already upset about that because first, you know, me and her didn't leave off on a good note the last time we spoke. The last time me and Neek spoke was she texted me and King and she was like, hey, you know, can you guys stop talking about Kaiser's situation, like his school situation, because it's just nobody's business. And she was getting backlash. And I remember like it was posted on the tea room and everybody was bashing her and stuff like that. And I had told her, no, like that was not my intentions to like speak about it and make it into like a negative way. We were just letting our supporters know why Kaiser hasn't been in our videos and why he hasn't been around much this year, and just kind of clearing the air for our supporters because that's what King wanted to be said. And then
did she say that they did it because they wanted their supporters to know why Kaiser wasn't in the video?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
You know, like I apologize. I said going forward, like we won't mention that. Like that's cool. And then in the same group message, King and her were just like going at it. And then, you know, things got a little disrespectful. And then I was just like, you know, I texted. I was just like, yeah, no, like that's not cool. Like to disrespect him while I'm in the same group message, like, you know, especially when he's not disrespecting you or calling you out your name, for you to just call him out your name, his name, is like, it's not cool. And, you know, obviously things were said back and forth and we had never spoke about it since then. So then personally me, I just felt like using our engagement party in your title, which wasn't only King's event, but also my event, and something very like sentimental and special to me, I just felt like was not okay. You know, because we don't put anything that has to do with her in our titles. We don't talk about her in any type of way. We don't mention her name. We don't put her name in our titles. We don't mention any event she got going on in our title. So I just feel like there has to be boundaries in this co-parenting, you know, blended family type of situation. Like there just has to be boundaries.
I'm gonna just go back to her talking about Neek disrespected King and she felt like she had to say something. I don't feel like you and Neek need to be communicating.
I was
I
shocked.
don't I don't feel like y'all need to be communicating. Anything that goes on with Kaiser, I feel like it being between his mama and his daddy is all it needs to be. King can tell you what needs to be told. He can let you know what's going on. He can ask you questions. But as far as you and Neek directly communicating, it's not necessary. I don't feel like it's necessary.
Mm-mm. It's not.
Because every time it gets heated between them, you gonna feel the need to step in. And you gonna make it worse every time.
Yep.
Let them have they baby daddies and baby mamas gonna go back and forth. Even the ones that get along real good have they bickerments and they small arguments and stuff. But I'm telling you, the minute that other half step in, like the other person, other half, it kind of like adds fuel to the fire. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's no reason for you to. King is a man. King can defend himself.
Certainly.
King know Neek and Neek know King. That's why none of this should even be going on because they know each other better, probably better than you know King, to be honest.
Yeah.
King know how Neek gonna move before Neek even move. Neek know how King gonna move before he even move. They spent how many years together? They know each other. Yeah, people can grow, but you still have some of them same traits. They know each other. They know what to expect at each other. King already know how Neek is, and Neek already know how King is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like you should be communicating with her at all.
Has already been said so many times, like, hey, stop speaking about either the past or stop speaking about certain situations because it's affecting us and what we got going on over here. And we're very like, you know, if y'all know, if you guys are an LK supporter, you guys know we really don't be in no drama. We're very peaceful. We're a whole different type of lifestyle over here. And it just messes what we got going on. You know, like we don't want that.
What she mean by a whole different type of lifestyle over here?
They sit at home with their kids.
Was that shade?
It can definitely be interpreted as shade because I would interpret it as shade.
You guys are an LK supporter. You guys know we really don't be in no drama. We're very peaceful. We're a whole different type of lifestyle over here.
We don't be in no drama. We very peaceful. A whole different type of lifestyle over. And then that's what she said here over here.
Yeah. I mean, whether or not she meant it to be shade, I don't know.
It definitely came off shade.
But if I would, if I was listening and you were talking in this, and I was involved in this situation, I would take it as shade.
Because I'd be like, what the hell you mean?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
But it might not be shade. I don't know.
Man, either way
it depends on how grown you are.
You be throwing palm trees and Neek be throwing the motherfuckers back. Y'all just be throwing palm trees at each other. Y'all be shading each other, whatever. Everybody need to grow up. Everybody need to learn how to communicate. Neek and King need to be communicating with each other without your involvement. If you need to say your 2 cents, say it to King. That's who you need to be talking to. Not Neek. Let King and Neek do they parenting. You can still be, you know, stepmama, wife, all that. But I feel like when it comes to Neek and King, until they get their own communication under control, a third party is definitely not needed. Who was it?
And it just messes what we got going on. You know, like we don't want that type of traffic over here. We have our own type of group, our own kind of supporters, and that's just what it is. So I had texted her directly instead of, before I even went live, I had texted Neek directly and I was just like, hey, you know, especially like how we left off things before, I just feel like using our engagement party in your title wasn't okay. And then I had kind of explained the situation to her about, like, you know how Neek's mom and whatever, you guys already know that whole situation, how they already had a conversation, and like, you know, you saying something like that on camera, just, it gave people room to comment on the co-parenting situation, comment on something that had nothing to do with them. And I feel like that's where it all went wrong. It's like you expressing that on camera, you gave people an opportunity to be a part of a situation that they didn't need to be a part of. And, you know, she texted me back and, things were said. She like body shamed me, and I was being very respectful. I was being very mature about the situation. Like, everybody has a right to feel how they feel, and I just feel like her expressing how she felt on camera, that's where it all transpired, and that's why people felt so comfortable to come and like start bashing us and start speaking about a situation they didn't know the full details to. They didn't know the back end conversations to. They didn't know the text messages that were exchanged. Like, they just didn't know the full story, and that's where I feel like, if you don't speak about us and if we don't speak about you, situations like this just won't happen.
They don't know the backstory. They don't know the messages has already been exchanged. So why the fuck are y'all making a big deal out of something that was started by supporters any goddamn way? If anything, text sneaks and be like, girl, them supporters on their bullshit again. They yelling me and King, da 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 da, because you said da 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 da. Your supporters tripping again. Neek can't control her supporters. But Neek should at this point know how her supporters gonna react when she bring King name up. Same with Laina and King. Y'all know the supporters get this shit started every fucking time. They be the main ones behind it. They drag you in it, cause like we said before, they know you gonna damn talk. They know King ain't coming to say nothing too quick. It's gonna take him about a good week to even say something on the matter. But you gonna jump in it right away, so they gonna come to you. But at that point, man, y'all know these supporters be starting this shit. Girl, your damn fans in my inbox again, cause you said da 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 da. I mean, she can't do nothing about it, but she can't do nothing about what her fans are doing. She can't control them. But like y'all said, don't speak on each other. Y'all ain't gotta worry about the fans dragging y'all into shit or putting y'all up against each other.
You know what I mean? Like, it could have been an easy conversation that you had between you and King, where it was just like hey, like, I feel like you could have did this for Kaiser instead of me having to go out my way. And you're completely right. Like, that's valid. Like, that's how you feel. Can't nobody stop how you feel. And then it could have went from there. Things could have got clarified or whatever the case could be. But I had just texted her as a woman, because at the end of the day, when things happen between all this co-parenting situation and all,
I feel like as a baby mother, like as a baby mother and as somebody that we've watched everybody's side. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I think that, like, I don't feel like Neek put the video out there to be malicious.
Yeah.
But what I will say is that I've been the baby mama that is fed up or feel like, it's you kind of let stuff slide. You let stuff slide. Like, you don't speak about it. You just be like, whatever. It don't matter, whatever. But then you get to a point where something just kind of snap for you. And again, we don't even know what go on behind closed doors. Maybe they thought it was cool, but maybe some stuff still festering up under Neek's skin, because a lot of us baby mamas walk around like we cool, but deep down we really ready to box you, because why you not doing what you really
why
could be doing?
I gotta ask you to do what you're supposed to do?
Right. So
what you're supposed to do.
Right. So she might not have, probably, could be, possibly, without even a second thought about it, she could have just been like, this gonna be the title, blah, 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 blah. Or, shoot, maybe she did do it to be malicious. I don't know. But in a sense, everybody is adults. So if you felt like that was wrong or neat, to go back online and respond on live, or even continue the conversation on live, that's not being mature either. Because I would have been like, I'm finna text her.
Yeah.
I don't feel like this, or whichever. I'm not going to bring it onto the internet,
Mhm.
because if I respond to her on the internet, she's going to respond back. We're going to be in this thing
Hell,
like we
argue
were
it out through
before.
text. Call each other and yell a little bit or something.
Like we gonna do it like that. I'm not finna put it on, like, even though your people already coming at me going sideways, I'm just gonna take the blows, because what's gonna happen is, even if I argue, it's still gonna look like I'm wrong.
Because even if we arguing in text, girl, we ain't finna get these fans what they want. We finna scrap this out right here in these messages.
Right.
Or if we need to call each other and talk, we can do that too. But to get on the internet and get these fans what they know finna happen, that's why they do that shit.
Somebody got to be mature, and I know it sucks to be like, I'll be the mature one, fine. But if you would have thought to yourself, like, let me be the mature one, I'm just text her, I'm gonna talk, whatever. If she take it and flip out about it, then that's her business. I know I did the mature thing, and then you could still sleep. I would still sleep good at night, because I don't care about y'all. What about your supporters? I don't care what they say. I know what it is.
Honestly, King, as the baby daddy and the fiance, your wife, your girlfriend, whoever, shouldn't nobody be checking your baby mama.
Mm-mm.
Not when it come to you anyway.
You should be the one that say something to her.
If anybody gonna check Neek, you need to be the one messaging Neek. You need to be the one calling Neek. Hey, look, man, you done got some shit stirred up. We done asked you don't mention us in your videos.
Right.
And now they blowing up our shit, man. Like, come on now. We done talked about this 100 times.
Right.
Ain't no way in hell my baby daddy, fiance, wife, girlfriend finna message and try to check me about some shit I posted with my son.
Because you can bet your bottom dollar.
I didn't even mention her in. I mentioned him.
Right. And you can bet, if your baby mama, girlfriend, fiance, whatever, come at me about anything that don't involve her, understand, me and you and her finna have a problem.
Yeah.
Me and you having a problem because you should check her.
Texting me.
Exactly. Be quite honest, she ain't got to have my number.
She don't need my number. This is a co-parent between me and him, baby. Whatever he want to tell you, he can tell you. But me and you ain't got nothing to talk about when it comes to this child.
Now, kudos to the co-parents that do have that type of relationship.
Because it's some co-parents who do have to go through and who can't talk to their baby daddy. So they do talk to the wife, the girlfriend. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's the mature, whatever.
But
cool.
Obviously this ain't mature.
No. Because it seems to me that everybody needs to just grow up a little bit.
The only 3 people that need to be talking is King, Neek, and Miss Cindy. That's it. If Miss Cindy got Kaiser, King still need to be communicating with Neek. That's still her child. If Neek got Kaiser, then that's who he talking to.
Right.
If he can't get a hold of Neek, call her mama.
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel like Laina should not be doing any checking anybody about anything.
Unless you talking about me specifically, stating my name, calling me whatever on the internet, then I would approach you.
Whatever's between you and him is between you and him.
Right, because while y'all arguing, I'm sitting on the couch minding my business, taming my own kids.
He finna tell me everything that's being said anyway.
Exactly, and I'm gonna tell him my opinion, and he can take it and
do what he want with it.
Right.
On this media stuff, like, it does affect me too. I am literally always dragged into it, and yes, it be by the supporters and stuff like that, but it's still not right. It's just not right. So I had texted her because it's like they're coming. Truthfully, y'all, I feel like I read more comments that were coming for me than they were coming for King. And I'm like, what? Like, how am I to blame? It's like, if all fails, Laina's the blame. Like, it all boils down, Laina is the bottom blame. And I'm like, what? Wow. So it's just like, yeah, I had texted her very maturely, very respectfully, was not coming at her. Everything I stated was a fact. And then, like, yeah, she started body shaming me, and she called me like Biggie and Humpty Dumpty, and then she blocked me. And then that's when I got on live, because I was like, I'm telling you, y'all, they were spamming me. They were spamming our YouTube account. And I was just like, you know, I'm finna clear it up. Like, I just feel like it's not right. Like, we're gonna sit here, we're on vacation, we're trying to enjoy ourselves, and here we are, like, in drama again, in a mess, people coming at us and not knowing the full and backstory of it. And yeah, I did get on live, and I stated that, you know, I stated the situation. I tried to clear it up. Yeah, I'm gonna just say I tried, because I did not clear it up.
Wasn't no clearing up,
but I tried to clear up the freaking situation. And it might have made things worse. And like I said, I shouldn't have just gone on live. I should have just kept my composure.
And that's where your man should have came in, because he should have shut your ass down the minute he even thought you was finna get on live. Well, I'm finna go live and clear this up. King, hell, no the fuck you ain't.
Don't even get on live.
No, you ain't. Because that's just going to create more problems.
Mm-hmm.
But I would have slapped her phone in her hand so goddamn quick. No, you ain't. I'll buy you another phone at the screen crack. But no, you ain't. Nope. Turn your notifications off. Let's go do something. Let's go find something to eat or something. I'm going to holler at Neek, and we going to handle this off the internet.
And that's how I feel like at this point, everybody need to grow up.
Facts.
Everybody need to grow up. You don't
And
need,
King need to be the man.
You need to be the man.
It's your situation.
You need to talk with your baby mama and get whatever situated.
Facts.
You need to tell your fiance, look, let me handle my baby mama, and me and you did whatever.
Because I promise if you open your mouth, you going to create more problems for me. So just let me take care of it. Well, I just think you could tell me everything you think I need to do, but you still, I got this. That's all it is, bro. Y'all stress me out.
And just let the situation blow over. But it's just so unfair, and I feel like it's just like being silenced type of thing. And I just think a lot of the time we always get the short end of the stick, where we're silent to a situation or we don't speak up on a situation, and it really just makes you feel shitty on the inside. So, and then it's just like, I know what kind of father King is, and I know when he asked, Jacinda, like, hey, do you have this over there? It was innocent. Like, it was just a 1, 2, 3. But yeah, I feel like a lot of it just could have been avoided. But when I did get on live, I did state, like, she didn't know about the conversations that her mom and King had because she don't be with Kaiser. And everybody took that as me, like, degrading her, me just putting my 2 cents in a situation that had nothing to do with me, where in reality, everybody includes me in this situation, and if it's affecting King, it's affecting me. If it's affecting our YouTube, it's affecting me. If it's affecting our household, it's affecting me. Me and him, we're not 2 separate people. We're one. We work together. We're best friends. We're together every single day. His emotions are my emotions. We're literally in each other's face every single day.
That's
and
your
I
problem.
just hate the narrative that...
Well, cheer him up off the camera. He in his feelings. He going through something. Cheer him up. I understand running to his defense, but I feel like in this situation, he need to run to his own damn defense. What you thinking?
I really wish I was a fly on everybody's wall, because what I want to know is,
y'all don't get tired of each other.
What I want to know is you say you know what kind of father King is, and yes, I think some people get it misconstrued because they see what kind of father somebody is to their kids,
to the kids that's in the household,
and they feel like the little bit of time that they do spend with the kid that's not in the household is enough. But how would you feel if you were on the outside? Would you be okay with the same situation?
I was about to ask this same shit. I swear I was waiting on you to get done. I was going to say,
yeah,
if you and King, knock on wood, because I don't want to speak negativity over your relationship, but just for an example, okay, not you and King. If you had kids with a baby daddy, you and your baby daddy are not together. Let's say King's your new boyfriend. You got kids with this man. You and this man also does YouTube. Basically, everything that happens with Nick and King when they mention each other happens with you and this man. This man half-ass do what he's supposed to do. Allegedly, because we don't know. We ain't there. But your baby daddy half-ass do what he's supposed to do, right? He half-ass doing what he's supposed to do. You have to ask him to do some of the most simple shit that he knows to be done as a father. You really telling me, like, it's just okay? If King, the boyfriend, and your baby daddy was bickering, going back and forth over some internet shit or over anything, is okay. Did that make sense? Did I break that down right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's okay if you was Neek, it would just be okay. Just because you have the money to take care of your kid, your baby daddy feel like he ain't got to do too much. He ain't got to really do much until the kid with him. You would be okay with that, cause that's how Neek feel.
But I feel like it, even though financial is a big part of raising kids, it's
Even being
also
there.
about spending time.
Mhm.
So are
God
you
damn.
like, how often do you suggest, let's go to Baton Rouge and spend the weekend?
Well, from what somebody told us in the comments, Laina don't like to drive and she like her bed.
I mean, there's beds there and you can get a comfortable bed.
Allegedly, that's what somebody said
Right.
in our comments.
Like, that's what I feel like is probably irritating to Neek, because I'm a witness to someone being a baby mama and their baby daddy is married or has a fiance and doing who knows what,
Yeah, or even just a girlfriend.
with and doing who knows what with his new family, but leaving the other child out,
doing the
or
bare minimum.
right, every now and then, as the fiance, girlfriend, whatever, you not telling this man, let's
Well,
go
what
see your
about your
child.
kid?
Let's go. We planning this trip. Let's not forget such and such. We need to plan it around this time. Let me tell you something. Until you in the position where you feel like your child is being left out, you cannot speak on how you think Neek feel. Regardless.
That's why you need to leave it between King and Neek.
Right.
Cause your kids getting the attention, they getting the love, they getting the money, and money plays a big part, and it don't matter how big who bag is. Like your kids is getting it all. They getting the whole package.
They get to see him every day. They get
Kaiser
to play
getting
with him, lay with
drizzles.
him.
From what Neek is saying, allegedly, Kaiser getting a little drizzle. But honestly, I ain't no man. But if I was a man, if I was King, and you told me you don't like to drive and you like your bed, okay.
I'll see you when I get back.
See you when I get back. Hell, my girls can even go with me.
Yeah.
No, they ain't going with
Or
you.
even
Why not?
still,
I could take them to see my parents while I'm there.
right. Or even still, if he went by himself, that's good father-son time.
Facts. I'm going to pick Kaiser. I'm going to Baton Rouge, pick Kaiser up. We'll be back probably in the morning because I ain't going to feel like driving back tonight.
Right. Like, I just, like, again, I feel like all of this is just crazy to be going on. But like I said, eyewitness, you do not know how it feels to feel like your child is being left
Until
out
you on that side.
and that other parent is not showing the same love to your child, but showing plenty of it to another child. Like, that will have you fired up on the inside. To be quite honest with you, it's some women out here that would have went even harder than what's been going. Y'all thought Neek video was something. It's some women out here that probably would have been at your door.
It would have been worse for some of these women out here.
That people try to paint him to be like a deadbeat father, like that hurts me because one, like, I just know what happens behind closed doors. I know what happens behind closed doors. So yes, if I feel like I want to defend my family, if I want to defend my man, if I want to say what I think is correctly, I'm going to get on live or I'm going to get on the media and I'm going to say what I feel. At the end of
and you gonna fuck it up for them every time.
Do you run that by King?
Gonna ruin Neek and King's co-parenting. That's why you don't need to be in it. You need to stay out of it.
I just wonder, do she run that by King? Like, do she
Obviously
just get
not. Either she ain't running it by him or he ain't got no balls.
or he or like what? Because whatever. Just whatever.
What you gonna say?
Whatever. If I'm a guy and every time you open your mouth, we going at it like this, I'm gonna be like, would you please be quiet?
And not saying she started it because it
Right.
all started from Neek posting the video. Whether I
Right.
feel like she was wrong or not, it stemmed from Neek posting the video. But Neek posting the video stemmed from y'all not getting him an outfit.
Right. But even still,
you definitely made it worse.
Somebody be the freaking adult. King, you could be the adult.
Please
you could
be
like, Laina, chill. I know you want to defend me, but it's fine. But just chill. I'ma handle Neek. Neek, I don't like blah 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 blah. Leave it at that. That Laina, don't you pick up that phone and go on live. It's not that serious because it's gonna be worse. I don't want to have to blah blah. Just somebody be an adult,
please.
End of the day, we all work on social media, so yeah, it does kind of matter in a little bit of a sense what people say and what people think, especially when our own, like I was seeing our own supporters like, man, Laina and King, like that's not right and stuff. Like I was seeing our own like daily supporters commenting that. So of course I'm gonna go and try to clear things up for the people that care. So then another video was made and more things were said that honestly don't have nothing to do with me, but I'm gonna just say this, like when Kaiser is over here, he is well taken care of. He has a room full of toys, Spider-Man, Xbox, clothes. Every time he comes over here, he has new toys on his bed. He has new outfits on his bed. He has stuff that I ordered him when he wasn't here on his bed. And yeah, when Kaiser's here, he's straight. He's happy. He's having a good time. At the engagement party, Kaiser was having fun. He was on the floor wrestling with other kids. I was happy to see Laina. He was like pushing her stroller around when she was crying. Like everybody has so much fun. I feel like everybody that's like just trying to paint everything to be this worst image. It's just like, it's just too much. It was miscommunication from three parties. It was miscommunication from 3 parties, and that's just really what it is. But I feel like a lot of this could have been avoided if the agreement that we all had agreed on, that we all was like, yeah, okay, you know, whatever, we don't do this, you don't do that. If that was respected, then none of this would have transpired. Things could have been handled in real life or over a phone call or over text. Even before I went on live, I was just trying to be a mature woman and come to her and just be like, hey, like I'm not okay with this, especially since how we left things off. I feel like you shouldn't have used our engagement party in your title. You're valid to feel how you feel about the outfit and the situation. That personally doesn't really have anything to do with me, but I'm still trying to, you know, educate you on what the conversations were when you weren't around, because Kaiser was with Jacinda in Louisiana for school when King was speaking to her. But then things went left and like it just
I got a question. I promise we're gonna let her cook. If the video was still about getting Kaiser ready for his dad's engagement party, but she didn't use the title, would this still be a big ass issue? Cause y'all keep saying the title. The title and mentioning King's name. Y'all putting emphasis on the title.
And
her using engagement party in the title. If she used a different title, but it was still about getting Kaiser ready for the engagement party, like what?
So if she would have just, if it would have been just titled Saturday runarounds, and in the video she was like, yeah, I'm just finding Kaiser an outfit for a party he's going to later. And
they would have put 2 and 2 together and still came at y'all left.
Like I don't. But the title, that's really not even the point of the point. Like
it still boiled down to y'all ain't get the clothes.
Get the clothes. Get the outfit. That's actually where it come from. If you would have got the outfit, because there would not have been a video.
The girls had on white.
Yeah.
Laina had on white. King had on like a
beige cream, off-white, something like that.
You asked for white shirt and black slacks for Kaiser. He should have had beige, khaki, tan pants, not black. My personal opinion. That's my personal opinion.
I don't know if any men watch this, but if you're a man out here,
talking to the fellas,
and you have a son and he live with his mama, and you and your fiance finna get married, are you just going to tell, have an engagement party? Are you going to tell them to just put an outfit together, just get this, or when you go find your suit to look snazzy, are you going to not take your son to get a suit to look snazzy with you?
My son got to look just as sharp as I look.
My man's got to go with
He got a color code, because if I ain't got nothing black on, he ain't got nothing black on.
Because when the picture come together, because we going to take a family
still gonna
picture.
Look funky.
We all finna, because how much would Kaiser have stood out with white shirt and black pants when everybody else had on a different color?
White and cream
or whatever. It's weird to me.
But that's just us. That's just us. That ain't even no big, issue. That ain't even no big issue.
Respectful, and then I got blocked, like I said. Another video was made, and this is really why I'm making this video, because this right here, forget the word like Biggie and Humpty Dumpty and Miss Chubby Lady, like, cool, whatever. Y'all can call me whatever you guys want. I'm 4 months postpartum. I will not look like this forever. When I snap back,
I don't agree with that.
That's it. That's what it is. You know what I mean? Like, I just had a second kid back to back. That's whatever. You guys can call me whatever you guys want. But to insinuate that, like, I'm this mean person to Kaiser, that was like a real low blow. That was a real low blow, and I feel like that's what hurt me. I feel like that's what hurt me even more. And after I like saw that video and stuff,
you gonna cry?
That's when I stopped like responding, because I didn't want to I just didn't want to respond out of anger, and I didn't want to respond out of like just hurt. Because the situation that she's talking about, that she said that she checked King, was Kaiser was here at our house for Easter break, and we had so much fun. I made sure I had things lined up for when he came, activities planned. Him and Ocean were playing outside, playing inside. We did camping. They were painting. I bought him like these costumes for him to play in the house with. Like, great time. But the situation that she's speaking about, Kaiser and Ocean, when they're here, they be arguing. That's just it. Ocean is not used to having somebody else around all the time, so she be arguing about her toys. He be mad when she touches his toys. Like, they argue, brother and sister. And what I always tell King is, let them argue. They'll figure it out. You don't want to keep correcting them, because then, whatever. Like, that's what siblings do. They argue. I was on the phone with his lovey, and Kaiser went and he got like this whole little roll of toilet paper, and he had like the smallest little scratch on his knee. And he was on the phone with his lovey acting like it just hurted so much. Like, he had the roll of toilet paper to his knee like he was bleeding, and he was not bleeding at all, y'all. Like, he was just being dramatic like a 5-year-old is. I did not say what is it that they said? I said, Kaiser, get over it. I don't even talk like that. I would never talk. I might talk like that to my kid, but I would never talk like that to Kaiser. Ever, 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 ever talk like that to Kaiser. I remember laughing at the situation, because King was laughing as well and was like, really, Kaiser? And that's what I said. I said, really, Kaiser? And I was laughing because he had the roll of toilet paper to his knee and there was nothing there. And it was just a funny situation. So her trying to like, yeah, she called King and she said what she said to King and stuff like that, and she asked about the situation, and she was like, that she knows Kaiser can be dramatic sometimes. She just wanted to know about the situation, and King told her about the situation, and she was just like, like, cool, yeah, like, she knows that he could be dramatic sometimes. And
all kids dramatic.
That was the end of the situation. I'm not this.
Hell, our nephew 1 and he dramatic as hell, boy.
And our child 15 and he dramatic.
Oh, he's super dramatic, y'all. Our 15-year-old is super dramatic, bro.
Dramatic.
Horrible, mean person to Kaiser. I don't discipline him. I don't talk to him crazy. I'm very lovable when he's here. I make his freaking food for him. I make sure he's having a good time. I plan out these cool little activities. I order stuff for him and Ocean to do. Like, to be painted as this like horrible stepmother that wants him out the picture, it's just so like, it's so mean. And I know who I am, and I know how I treat Kaiser. So that's why I've really been debating on whether or not to make this video. But it's just not fair to keep seeing those type of comments when, like, I know what I do and I know how good I am to Kaiser. I know how much I love Kaiser. I know how much I care about him. Like, It's just so ridiculous. When Kaiser was living in Houston, Kaiser was part of our vacations, our little trips. When we went to Colorado, Wolf Great Lodge for his 4th birthday. We went to Rhode Island when I was having my gender reveal. When we went to Dallas, I don't know, but he was a part of all that. When we was having all our little photo shoots, our family photo shoots, our intro, he was a part of all that type of stuff. The only reason why people have not been seeing him this past year is because he's been in Louisiana. We cannot accommodate to the one day that he can be here, which is a Saturday. That's just what it is. And it's nobody's fault.
Okay.
It's just, and once he gets back out here.
Photographers don't take pictures on Saturdays? Y'all can't take a certain vacation on the weekend?
When school out?
Y'all can't plan vacations for the summer and not during the school year?
You can't go and spend the weekend in Baton Rouge? I ain't heard nothing about going to Baton Rouge. Oh.
Here, he will be a part of everything again, like he was when he lived in Houston. Like, everybody's like dragging the situation, like you guys never have him in any of your photo shoots. Laina wants him out the picture. Like, that is not the case. And to be saying that online, where a kid is gonna have to get older and eventually he will see all this stuff one day. Like, one day he will see all this stuff. And that's just not the truth. That's just genuinely not the truth. And I feel like for that to be said online, that was a low blow. What I said, that she doesn't have Kaiser 24/7, that was a fact. That was a fact. Like, that was not.
It's also a fact that she don't have Kaiser 24/7 and she still see that baby more than y'all do. Y'all keep saying she ain't got Kaiser 24/7, but y'all don't be having him either.
You know,
just stop bringing up the fact that she ain't got him, because his daddy don't either. His daddy don't go see him on the weekend. Or allegedly he don't go see him on the weekend. I'm going to say that allegedly he don't go see him on the weekend. It's given allegedly holiday dad. Because if that drive is 4 hours, you could definitely go down there on a Friday and come back on a Sunday. What you gonna say, bro?
I'm just thinking through this video.
Got press play?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Me degrading her as a mother. I never said, like, you're a horrible mom, you don't do nothing for Kaiser, you're a deadbeat. Like, I did not one of those things came out my mouth at all. I said one thing: she's not with Kaiser 24/7, so that's why she didn't know about the conversation that King and Jacinda had.
She's still
literally all I said. That's literally all I said. I didn't degrade her. That wasn't degrading her. That wasn't coming for her motherhood. That was a fact.
If
everybody knows that Kaiser is
though,
in Louisiana for school. That's just what it is. Like, nothing about what I said was mean. Nothing about what I said was a lie. Nothing about...
It was shady. It was about 5 palm trees tied together. You just whoosh, threw it across.
If the situation was reversed,
Mm-hmm.
would you feel like she was throwing shade at you? Because I feel like you would.
Facts.
I feel like you would be like, oh, she throwing shade.
Like, honestly, I feel like Laina wouldn't put up with none of this.
No.
I feel like Laina wouldn't put up with no half-ass dad, allegedly. I feel like Laina wouldn't put up with nobody who won't come drive a couple hours to see their kid, allegedly. You know what I'm saying?
Laina ain't gonna put up with nobody, baby girlfriend, mama, daddy, sister, cousin, checking her. She ain't, yeah.
She ain't putting up with asking somebody to send summer clothes, and instead of just going and buying the summer clothes like he does for his other kids, allegedly, he just send like $100, $200, allegedly. She ain't putting up with that shit.
Mm-mm.
She not. You can't tell me that she is. Mm-mm. Child. Because most baby mamas, it be child support central. Going straight to the courthouse.
Yup.
What I said was just like what they said, basically. Like, what she said to me in messages is not... I didn't even, like, give that type of energy. I didn't come for her looks. I didn't come for her in any other type of way. And, you know, that's just honestly the situation. Everybody be like, oh, you know, like her man stays quiet, Laina. Why can't you just stay quiet? Well, does he get dragged into every situation?
He don't get dragged in because he don't say anything.
Mm-mm.
I don't think. I mean, if he has, I don't know about it, but I don't think he said anything since their first, like, boom, 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 over the internet. Since he's been in Nick's life,
Yeah, he just be
I
quiet.
don't think he said much.
He just be quiet.
But
Yeah.
like I said before, they know you're gonna talk, so that's why they go to you. D Bacon ain't saying shit until y'all piss him off for real. If y'all piss him off, you think Neek was bad, boy. I just know D Bacon gonna go in. Back to the video.
Is everybody blaming him for a situation? Like, everybody was blaming me for the situation. For a situation that, first of all, shouldn't have even hit the internet. It shouldn't have been said in a video. It should have been handled behind closed doors.
There shouldn't have to be a video.
Should just got the
Y'all
outfit.
just got the outfit. Y'all keep skipping the fact that y'all didn't. I know y'all both said next time we won't get the outfit.
Next time they will.
I mean, they will get the outfit. But y'all keep bringing up the video as if the fact that y'all didn't get the outfit ain't the cause for the video. Which we already spoke on how we felt about the video earlier. I'm not going to say all that again, but come on now.
When I had texted her, I tried to handle it behind closed doors. It got bigger. Even though it had already hit the internet, I tried to handle it behind closed doors as a woman. A woman. Anyways, people have already made up their mind and just feel like certain people is wrong, certain people are right, which is cool. Like, y'all all have your opinions.
I thought you were shaking your head because I was going to start singing.
No, I'm shaking my head because
don't woman
to woman me.
Don't nobody need to talk to me except for my baby daddy.
Don't unless you the other woman, unless I'm neat and there's another woman messing with D Baker and she woman to me, don't you woman to me.
Facts.
And even if he is out here doing something and a girl come woman to me, you better come correct.
You better be very careful.
So you better be careful being woman to woman.
You don't need the woman to woman. Need to be baby mama to baby daddy. That's it.
I just feel like it did not feel right to me for this narrative to be painted of me as this horrible.
And just before anybody say, well, she takes care of Kaiser too when he's there, it's a lot of step parents who take care of their stepchildren and still let their baby mama or their baby daddy handle everything between their other parent.
Mm-hmm.
They might have a little conversation here there, they might come pick up the kids, drop the kids off. Hey girl, how you doing? Or, what's good, man? How you doing? It's all respectful.
Right.
But when it come to checking somebody or just handling shit, like they might be going through a little disagreement. They not jumping in that shit.
Mm-mm.
But they still gonna take care of them kids and respect them kids when they come back over there.
Stepmother, this horrible person that wants Kaiser out of the picture, because that's never the case. That's not the case. I love Kaiser. I sent her a couple months ago. I sent her a school that's in our neighborhood for him to come to in Houston. And I'm like, hey girl, like this school's right in our community. Like
why his dad? That's what his daddy to do. King posted the screenshots of him like, can send me the schools that you looked up. Look up the schools yourself. Well, I found this school. Y'all could, hey, Neek, I found this school. What you think about this school? Yeah, Neek can be like, yeah, I thought about that one, but, I don't really like that. You know what I'm saying? You dependent on her to do it when it's something that you can do. It's your kid, too. Agree on a school. Don't just want her to do everything. You just like, all right, cool. It might be something that she didn't catch that you'll catch that she might not like, but she didn't catch it and you could have caught it.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing. Now, that's cool. Sending her to school and shit, that's cool if she gonna be included in the conversations. But that's King job. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, me personally, that's King job, bro. Yo, Neek, Laina found this school. That's all you gotta say.
Mhm.
Laina found this school. You know, we think it'd be good for Kaiser. He can be in Houston. You know what I'm saying? We can da 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 da. Like, come on, bro.
In a good school, and it's in our community. And I don't know if you guys discussed where he'll be at for school yet, but shoot, we don't travel that much. I know it will be a good stable place for him to be here. It'll be stability, you know what I mean? Like, and we can walk him to school. We can walk him to school and walk him back. She didn't like the school, which is cool. She said it was an hour away from her house and she didn't want to commute that far, which is understandable because that was kind of the same situation when Kaiser was in daycare and King didn't want to commute an hour from his daycare all the way back to our house every single day.
30 minutes
was only
allegedly.
in daycare then, so now it's real school, which I understand. You know, cool. I try to still help out. I'm always still trying to help out. When Kaiser was having his fifth birthday, and his lovey texted us and was like a week before his birthday, like, hey, you know, sent us the invitation and stuff like that. I was like, hey, do you want us to bring anything? Like, do you need help with anything? I'm thinking like maybe we can be in charge of the cake. Maybe we can be in charge of the goodie bags. Like, I don't.
We had to go pick the kid up from football practice, you know what I'm saying? We ate dinner and everything. So let's finish up this video, y'all.
I don't know, like, let us know. Since you're planning this birthday party with your daughter, I'm still trying to help as a good person that I am. Like, hey, what do you need help with? Like, we're here to help. Nothing was told that they need help with, except for decorating. But she had already got her cousin to decorate her house. Like, it's just so much things that, like, it's two sides to every story. I'm gonna just say that. There's two sides to every story. This whole situation got blown out of proportion. And I should have just never went live to begin with. I should have just took what she told me in text and just ate it up. But honestly, you know, people get fed up, and at that point I really was fed up because I just felt like our engagement party and this whole engagement era, and you know, like our trip to Thailand and stuff, like we just had so much happy energy, happy good like feels around us, and like just for it to just get rocks thrown at it and like a small innocent situation blown way out of proportion when it really could have just been prevented if
y'all would have bought the outfit.
It was not spoke about. If our engagement party was.
If y'all would have bought the outfit.
Y'all still going on about the engagement party title. That should have been the least of your worries. It doesn't even matter.
The video wouldn't have been made. The title wouldn't have been the title. If y'all would have bought the outfit. Y'all saying everybody else's fault. I know y'all said y'all would buy the outfit next time. But realize that all of this really stemmed from y'all didn't buy the outfit. Y'all not getting that part.
Right.
Was not put in your title, and it just wasn't spoke about. That was the boundaries that we had set. And if you're an adult that you know, when you're in a co-parenting situation, when you're in this blended family situation, there has to be boundaries. There has to be respect from each side. That's the only way that it will work. And it's only fair to the kid that's in the middle, you know?
Neek and King need to set those boundaries with each other. You could tell King what you feel like the boundaries should be. But Neek and King need to set those boundaries. Along with boundaries towards you. But, you know what I'm saying?
My question is, how do you know what goes on with, how do you know to like I feel like you are the spectator to a co-parenting relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You're not in a co-parent relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Your partner of your father to your kids is in the house.
Mm-hmm.
What you deal with him is not the same
as what
Neek deals with.
Obviously.
That is co-parenting.
And
what y'all are doing is parenting, because y'all are in the house together. Y'all are parenting. They are not together. They're co-parenting. Mm-hmm. So you can say what you think is this, but you're not in a co-parenting situation.
You won't know until you're in a co-parenting situation.
Exactly. Because, baby girl,
you're going to take your man's side every time you're supposed to.
Right.
But you... unless it absolutely calls for it, you ain't got no business stepping foot to that woman. That's King's job. King's supposed to handle that. King's supposed to settle that. But honey, he done put the throne on your head, so I guess, child.
You know what I mean? It's only fair to Kaiser. If you respect our boundaries, we'll respect your boundaries. If you respect me, I'm gonna respect you. If you respect King, he's gonna respect you. But if you're constantly disrespecting somebody, calling them out their name like his partner, I know about all this stuff. When we went to Orlando, we got questioned on why we was in Orlando without Kaiser. Like, it was, and then like King was getting disrespected
why was you
being questioned why we was in Orlando. It's not your place. Those are boundaries that we have to learn. That's not your place to question why.
No,
because bitch, why y'all ain't got my baby or why you in Orlando and you ain't take Kaiser? That would have been my question too. Kaiser couldn't go.
There's a boundary that you cross, is that you are excluding my child from a vacation that he very well would have loved.
I sure as hell would have called my baby daddy. Kaiser likes Disney, or Kaiser likes whatever the hell y'all was doing.
I'm trying to understand, what does she mean that is a boundary that is crossed?
Talking about she can't question why they yes, the fuck she can, because what about Kaiser?
No one cares that you're in Orlando. What they care about is that you don't have Kaiser.
That you don't have Kaiser.
No one gives a shit where you are.
Wouldn't nobody give a damn what y'all was doing if y'all would just take Kaiser. They would love to see y'all with Kaiser. But y'all do a whole lot of shit without Kaiser. Y'all plan these vacations, y'all plan these photo shoots, and then y'all say Kaiser in Louisiana. So you couldn't go get Kaiser on a Friday, had a photo shoot on a Saturday, and take him back Sunday?
I mean, I feel like, yeah, that may be a lot of drive. It may seem like a lot of driving, but when you in a co-parenting situation,
that's the situation you in.
That is what it is. It is what it is.
Until Neek back in Houston and Kaiser back with her, that's just the cards you dealt with.
I mean, if the situation, first of all, there probably wouldn't be a co-parenting situation if whatever happened with Neek and King from the jump with them splitting hadn't
if King
happened.
didn't do what he did.
Right.
Allegedly.
So in that
I don't remember
sense,
everything that went on with it.
In that sense, King, you have to eat this up.
That's the reality
you are the reason why there's a co-parenting situation.
Y'all created that reality. You created it. Whoever created it, y'all created it.
It's created, and so now you have to deal with the
now
with the
you
reality
gotta adjust. Y'all have to adjust. Your son 4 hours away, adjust.
Got to.
Neat working and he living with his grandma, adjust. Talking about she can't. That's a boundary. No, the fuck it ain't. I want to know why my son ain't with y'all.
Crossing.
I'm definitely stepping over the line on that one. A lot of other mothers gonna step over it too, because if Neek was to get to the point and she said, "Don't worry about it. Y'all ain't gotta take Kaiser nowhere. Kaiser ain't gotta come over there. Kaiser ain't gotta be in another family picture," because of the fact that Kaiser be missing family pictures. Kaiser be missing vacations. Y'all planning vacations as if you can't plan vacations around Kaiser's schedule.
Right.
Kaiser the one in school. The vacations and shit should be planned around his timing.
Thank you.
Like, that's not hard. Oh, he got spring break. Now we can go to Disney.
Right.
Oh, it's summer. Now we can go and do this. Now we can go and do that. Let's drive and get Kaiser this weekend. We can take him back Sunday because I really want to have this photo shoot like within this week.
Right.
What the fuck is so hard about that?
Right. Plan it ahead. Let
you
Neek
either
and
gonna
her
get your ass
ahead
in this car and drive these hours, or help drive these hours, or ride, or you gonna stay your ass here and I'm going to see my son. You gonna stay your ass here? I'm going to get my son.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why situations with whoever is the custodial parent, the one that the child lives with, that is the issue that parent will usually have with the other parent, is that you're not going hard.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going hard enough for me.
Mm-hmm.
The child live with me, so I'm feeding them. And the child may and Kaiser may be with her mama, but Neek is paying for his clothes. Neek is making sure there's food there. Neek is doing all of that. I'm doing all of that. So
and her mama getting all the mental and physical weight. She's bathing them. She's putting them to sleep. She feeding him. He's sick. She taking care of him. He crying. She gotta console him. Y'all ain't doing that shit. So this whole Kaiser with Neek shit, y'all gotta cut that shit out because he ain't with y'all asses either. Talking about she can't cross that boundary. Shit. Text.
I were in Orlando. We was in Orlando for my personal reasons, so my mom can meet my daughter. And that was when we was in Orlando, that was the time that worked for my mom because my mom has a job, her husband has a job, my sister has school. So we went during the week. Kaiser goes to school Monday through Friday, has to be back by Sunday to go to bed by 8 p.m. So it was like, those are things that had got built up, and it was just like, I'm fed up. You know what I mean? Like, enough is enough. Like, that's just how I felt. But honestly, I should have just kept my composure because that's who I am. Just to keep my composure and, you know, I guess that's just what I was supposed to do. Just stay silent. And that's what the internet tries to do, is just try to silence me, that I can't speak up, even though I'm getting dragged into situations, even though I'm getting the blame for situations, even though like a lot of things happen behind closed doors that I stay silent about and I let King handle. But sometimes it's like, I'm his woman at the end of the day.
Absolutely not. I don't give a fuck if you was his mama. I don't care. I don't care if you was his sister. Some shit need to just be handled between the two people that's directly involved. Because everybody else cause problems, including you. Whether you mama, sister, wife, daddy, hell, godmama, I don't care. Let that man handle his damn business.
I done had friends who done had boyfriends or girlfriends that wasn't shit, and I knew they wasn't shit, but I'm not finna sit there and get in their business. That's their business. I done sat here and I got family that done had baby daddy, baby mama stuff, and you know what I do? Mind my business.
Because that's their business.
Ain't got nothing to do with me. Let people handle their business. What the hell? They grown, ain't they? Ain't King grown? Can't he do talking for himself? His mouth work.
His mouth work. If he wrote that post on Instagram, his fingers work. He know how to work a camera if he need to. He know how to call. He know how to answer. He know how to text. Let that man handle his shit. King, handle your shit. Be a man. Handle your shit, bruh.
What affects him affects me. When we're getting questioned about certain things in our life.
If King and Neek get into it, King is pissed, right? He done set his phone down. He pissed. I don't want to talk to her. She get on my motherfucking nerve. Da, da, da. As his woman, you step in to console him. You don't step in to confront her.
Hell, it ain't like Neek punched him in the eye or something.
Because like I said, like we said, if the shoe was on the other foot, you ain't going for no other woman checking you about your situation with your baby daddy, about y'all kids. You ain't going for that, bro. I know Laina ain't going for that, bro.
That's the overstepped boundary for me. I don't need you to say anything, ma'am. I'm talking to the one that you dating, who just happens to be the person that I share a child with. If we talking about boundaries, to me, that's baby mama, baby daddy boundaries that shouldn't be crossed. Your girlfriend shouldn't be saying nothing to me. If you got a problem, you should be telling me.
Wife, it don't matter who she is. Right. She shouldn't be saying nothing.
Now, unless y'all some big kumbaya family and y'all talk about, we're going to be blended and we're all going to sit down and talk about this together, then whatever. But I don't need you to say nothing to me, girl. Bookie.
Stay out of it. Let King come back and tell you whatever. Hell, he could put it on speakerphone while they talk, and you sit there and you shut up till they get out the phone and you tell him everything you want to say. But to step to another woman about a situation with her child between her and her baby daddy is, to me, it's crazy.
Especially if you ain't in a situation. You don't get it.
Now, I can see if like the whole situation with, you know, the whole Kaza being dramatic situation and they said you said this, then yeah, you might need to say something and clear up your name or something like that.
Yeah.
That might be a situation you can say something in. But everything else, if King want a peaceful life, it need to be between him and his baby mama.
Life is like his life is not only his life. His life is with me. Like a lot, that was going to Orlando was for me, was for my daughters. Like my kids shouldn't have to.
That's understandable. That's understandable. Is that the trip that they went to Disney on though? Like I'm asking, asking them, is that the same trip Orlando to her daughters to see her mom, and then Disney? Like, was that the same trip? Because if not, then
I mean, if it was, honestly, if my child been left out of several trips, I don't feel like asking, like, how come you didn't take Kaiser? And then you can nicely say, well, this was just a trip for blah, 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 because we going through the week, blah, blah, blah. You know, I would take him.
But he in school.
Like, I feel like that's legit. But if you've been doing things without my child, and I feel like
constantly,
I know, I'm gonna ask.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, it's different if you get him all the time. If you get him all the time and y'all always doing stuff, then I might not ask. Or I might ask and be like, how come you didn't take Kaiser? Oh, because it was because of blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah, all right, that's cool.
Everybody got to be adults. It depends. It's how you approach it. So if you asking him like, why you didn't take Kaiser, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's doing too much. You don't have to do all that. You can nicely say, I see y'all went to Florida, y'all went to Disney, you wasn't gonna take Kaiser, or you wasn't able to take Kaiser, or
that's understandable. Blah, blah, blah. Wanting her parents to see.
You don't have to tell me details. Just tell me that.
Just tell me why you didn't take Kaiser.
Imagine Kaiser seeing the videos and he don't understand why you gone to Florida and he ain't going. So, I mean, maybe you had a conversation with him. Maybe I had a conversation with him and said, Kaiser, we going.
So that's why, because we don't know everything. They just we know what y'all put on.
Just put all y'all business.
This shit on the internet.
Put all y'all business on the internet so we can know everything. At this point,
just go live when y'all discussing shit.
Right. Just
like I'm not even talking to Laina. I'm talking to all three.
Yeah. So then we can know everything that's happening.
So we can just know everything, child.
Right.
Cause y'all let these supporters stir this shit up, and y'all just just go off the handle.
Look, if we just be talking about just what y'all give us, we could be completely wrong. We don't know what the hell going on. We just going off what y'all give us.
Tell King them screenshots ain't prove a damn thing.
Nothing.
To miss out on going on a vacation because their brother's mom has him in school in Louisiana. And because he's in school in Louisiana, we can't go nowhere. Like, that's crazy. But anyways, really, at night, what's been bothering me is just the picture being painted that I'm this mean person. I'm not a mean person. I really don't have to try to convince you guys. I know in my heart that I care for Kaiser as much as I care for Ocean and Olenia. When Kaiser comes here, he has stuff on his bed. He has a full room to himself. Like, his room is clean, taken care of. He has a whole Spider-Man themed room. Xbox, clothes in his freaking closet. You know, when he gets here, he probably gonna have to get new clothes, obviously, because he's a whole different size. But that's besides the point. I feel like this situation could have been avoided in every aspect. From
had y'all bought the outfit
to it being mentioned in the video.
Had y'all bought
us just getting.
There you go, girl. There you go. Had y'all, and it ain't stupid. Your outfit wasn't stupid.
Pants and shirt. So all of this could have just not to us just getting the stupid pants and shirt. So all of this could have just not been a situation, and even me getting on live, like I could have just stood silent, I guess, and not had made it even worse, and other things be spoke about that really didn't need to be spoke about and that were really irrelevant. It is what it is. The situation is dead now, and honestly, I hope and pray that, you know, me and her said some things after I had seen the video of her saying like she'll beat me up if I don't stay in my place. Obviously, I had texted her and stuff like that, but truthfully, like, I just wish it didn't go that far, because
I know you say you be texting her, but does King not ever hit her up and be like, yo, you gonna have to stop disrespecting my girl like that? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to answer to. Do he ever be like, I know you mad, I know da 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 da, but you gonna have to quit disrespecting her like that?
Because I definitely expect the person that I'm dating or have a child with to stand up for me.
Yes, they have a history, but now he's with you. So he gotta take some steps with Neek that he might not want to take because they still got love for each other, but that needs to be taken. Like, look, all that disrespect shit you doing, you gonna throw that shit out the window. We ain't even finna do all that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Cause you keep saying you text her. I want to know, do King be like, hey, you doing too much?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to know King be putting his foot down. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody got to put their foot down, and it need to be King because y'all doing a whole lot of communicating, and it sound like King ain't saying too much of nothing.
It's given
while
no.
Y'all going back and forth.
It's given no. No, he's not putting his foot down.
Allegedly, because we don't know. Allegedly,
you ain't putting it down hard enough.
But from what y'all saying, he be on the balcony and y'all be in the living room going at it.
Straight up cat fight.
Just
cat fighting and he just watching.
He like, God, get it, baby. Get it.
That's it.
God,
that's
dang.
all. That's all it seemed like.
That's what it looked like. That's what it sound like.
Now there's so much tension in the air that it's like it's just messy. And
that's why y'all should communicate.
Y'all, that is, I guess, what I had to say. I feel like I just wanted to get that off my chest. And it has been some, a couple days, 5 days or whatever since the situation. But like I said, I just really wanted to cool down, and I wanted to not speak off of like emotions and anger. I really wanted to just say what I feel was my truth, I guess. I don't freaking know. But, I'm sorry that it took me 3 months to be on camera, and I'm sorry this is the video that has to be posted after 3 months. But I just felt like this was necessary, and if everything is going to be seen later on in life, like, I want this video to be seen too. I want this video to be seen that I'm not that person and that's not how it went down, And I just hope that, honestly, I do hope that this situation behind closed doors can get resolved in a way, for the sake of the kids, because at the end of the day, like, and I always say this, like, our kids are siblings. Our kids are siblings. And I'm big on blended family. Like, I really am. I'm really big on blended family. I'm big on, like, just helping each other out when needed. But anyways,
Laina got some nice eyes.
I'll be posting again on this channel, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like everybody's gonna have their opinions still, but this is like my side, and going forward, honestly, I'm not ever, y'all can hold me to this. Never am I gonna get on the internet again with this BS. I feel like me and King, we really be in this like peace bubble. We're so at peace. Like, we are so at peace in life. We are so like, for each other.
Girl, don't convince us.
Trying to better ourselves every single day. Me and him are trying to better ourselves. King has been bettering himself since the day I met him, and I hopefully, I just feel like this was a learning situation, and this just made me also realize, because like even when we was in Thailand and all this stuff was going on, I was like, you know what? Let's not even pay attention to our phone, because at the end of the day, all of this is the internet, and this isn't really. I mean, it is kind of real life in a way. But honestly, when you turn off your phone, all the comments don't matter because nobody's coming up to you in your face and saying that. But some of this is real life. Like, some of this really does affect real life. But I don't know where I'm getting at anymore. But anyways, I'll see you guys again. And, like I said in the beginning, all of this could have been prevented. I love all my besties, all the people that be commenting and like sticking up for me and understanding that I am for. It'd be crazy, y'all. It'd be crazy because the people that be body shaming me, I go and click on their page and they'll have a Bible verse in their freaking
they usually be like that.
bio. But body shaming and tearing down and telling a woman to off themselves, like, that's wild.
That's crazy.
It's really not that deep. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not that deep. And then you guys were also attacking my family, attacking my friends, not knowing, like, you guys only know a small portion of what we put out there. All the hate comments are not that deep. And then you guys were also, I am working on me as a woman. I'm working on me as a freaking mom who just gave birth 4 months ago. Like, if I was just sitting here on a freaking couch all day, then yeah, maybe this might be getting to me. But your girl is up, moving, traveling, and bettering herself every single day. So y'all just stay tuned. keep watching. Even for the people that don't like me, keep watching, because this is, yeah, by the end of this year, yeah.
Oh, I thought she was gonna say something. I do not like Laina. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't watch some of their content together. It'd be cool. But the same thing I said on King video. The fans of King want to see King alone sometimes. They want to see him doing what King does. They want to see King dancing and the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff he used to do on the channel. And then there are fans of Laina that wants to see Laina sometimes. Take them to when you get your nails done. You know what I'm saying? If you go shopping for the girls by yourself or something, take them with you on your channel. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this ain't really got nothing to do with like the whole battle, but you know, like show your separate fans some love. You know what I'm saying? Because I would still watch King. I would check Laina channel out too. You feel me? But like, I don't know. I just feel like, what you about to say? What are you about to say?
No, go ahead, finish your.
No, go say
finish,
it.
Finish.
I ain't
Just go ahead.
I forgot what I was about to say.
It's all right. Go ahead.
I forgot. Now I really have forgot.
I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm not the biggest fan of Laina, and it's not like I don't feel like she this awful person or something. It's just something I can't quite put my finger on. Not like I'm not like, you know, not gonna bash her, nothing like that. None of that. It's just something that just kind of is uneasy to me about her a little bit. But that's just a personal opinion. Nothing.
Because none of us know her.
Right. But I do feel like if somebody don't be the adult, if y'all don't come to an understanding with
each other,
this stuff,
King don't put his foot down,
it's not gonna get better. It's not gonna get better. It's gonna end up being I'm just telling you, it's gonna be.
It's just gonna keep replaying.
Right. And it's good. I think it's good when kids can have blended families, when they can have a stepmom, stepdad, you know, mom and dad, and everybody can be cool and cordial. They can hee ha ha. They can be at birthday parties together. But when you in a situation where baby mama, baby daddy, or whoever can't stand each other, y'all can't be in the same room. Low key, that sucks, because it sucks for the kid. They can't even have their own, you know, their parents and all the people that love them in one space. So it's just like, if you want to keep it copacetic, where, you know, Kaza could be like, yeah, my dad and Laina, yeah, my mom and D Bacon, and, you know, blah blah blah, and everybody got to step up in something. Everybody got something they need to fix and work on. It's not just one of y'all. It's all three of y'all.
But the first thing that need to be fixed by King is the communication between his fiance and Neek. Your fiance should not be stepping to the mother of your child about anything unless her name was brought up directly. I understand when King hurt, when King mad, you hurt, you mad. Oh well. I bake him a cake or something. I don't know. Rub his back.
Right.
That's how you can help your man. You're not helping your man by inserting yourself into the situation. Let them battle that out. Hell, they need to battle it out.
I wonder, because she said, like, whatever, I don't remember at what point, but she said, she was like, she didn't want to make this video. She didn't want to act off of anger. So what I wonder is, after Neek made the video, because she said she texted Neek after the video about it. So even though you might have texted her on some calm, cool, collected, initially type thing, was that you texting like, oh, like was it somewhat off of anger? Was what like inside you was feeling some type of way?
Yeah.
Like, let me da 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 da. Because honestly, if I was you, I would have just been like, King, I don't really. Didn't we already have a discussion about such and such? Maybe you should.
You could even be like, King, you really need to talk to her because we already done talked about this.
Right.
And she's still doing it. So I'm going to need you to fix this.
Right. Could you please just go ahead and handle your business? Because you the man.
Facts.
You the head of the house.
Facts.
Could you handle this?
Facts.
It's better for you to do it because you the baby daddy.
Facts.
Y'all know each other. Y'all dated each other. You handle that. It's not gonna look right for me to be talking because whatever.
Yep. Well, y'all, if you made it to the end of this video, tell us what you think, man. Just tell us what you think. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's okay to agree to disagree.
Hopefully, this is the last video. Hopefully, ain't no more videos. We don't need no more videos. So hopefully, this the last of it, and they figure it out off the internet. You know? We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We're going to catch you on the next one. We out.